Hey everybody here at Haunters Anonymous, welcome back. How are you doing? I'm here with James, and I've hopefully fixed some of my technology issues for the evening. Maybe not, but how's everybody doing? Welcome to Sunday night Haunters Anonymous live chat. We
Yeah.
promised. What happened? Wait, what happened? Yo!
What's up, Otis? Hey, Tiffany.
Oh my God! Hey Tiffany. Yeah, as you can tell by my voice, I'm still having issues. No, I'm just kidding. Um, we're tonight we're going to keep it a nice short one. We thanks to everybody who might be here tonight who didn't die from the 5 hour plus
Friday night.
live chat we did Friday night.
I'm still
That
tired from it, man. That is
Yeah, I am
exhausting.
too. I am too. Well, it's people like Mark and Lee and definitely the Gleasons. My God,
Yeah.
and
Oh, I got to send them invites.
oh my God, I don't know about that. I'm kidding, but everybody else, welcome to tonight's live chat. James put out a fantastic paragraph thanking everybody for the support and the continued support and the people who are coming and going that are actually doing the audio with us. And that was fantastic. And it's true. Tonight, we're going to get, but we're going to devote tonight. It's just me and James. We're going to basically talk about the how we'd like to see Hunters Anonymous evolve. Make sure everybody know that there is a Hunters Anonymous After Dark. Maybe we'll throw a link up. Maybe we won't. I don't know. It's a lot of fun. We want to kind of banter about the next couple of months and how we'd like to be really what we'd like to be super chugging along with as we get towards and into the haunt season. We got a lot of ideas. We'd love to hear yours. And definitely try the Twitter thing that James put up. If you can't get on Twitter, definitely make a comment.
Yeah, if you have questions or anything, whatever. Otis, yeah, dude. We can definitely work something out. That would be awesome. For sure. Yeah. Said he needs to have us on his podcast.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Hey Don, hello Otis again. All the people that are here. Dun, dun, dun. Why is this not auto scrolling? Thank you, Facebook. That's awesome.
Yeah, so tonight's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be really mellow, short and sweet. Definitely get into some of the history of what Hunters Anonymous actually is and how it started. And we'll see where it goes. What you guys think we should do, what our plans are, and wrap it up early tonight, I think.
Yeah. Like I said, Friday night it's fantastic. I mean, it's just the engagement for literally, the equivalent of 2 Star Wars movies was great. But yeah, tonight we're gonna make it easy because it's Sunday. If you have Skype, you need a shot. That's funny, Otis. But yeah, like James said, we're gonna keep it short and sweet. And then we'll be back on Wednesday night. This is part of the learning process. I had James cackling. Anybody that was here the first part of Friday night heard me cussing a lot and dropping my phone multiple times because I have a 2-foot long cord on my headset mic, and now I have a 12-footer. So
Feast or famine.
If this doesn't do it, feast or famine. So yeah, so I'm tucking this damn thing like in every place, every crevice I can find because now it's every goddamn where. But so hopefully I don't kill anybody or my phone. So once again, basically, if you've got anything that you have suggestions, start popping them in the comments here. You can send us messages, do it on Twitter and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna let James talk a bit about whatever it is you're going to talk about, or what you're actually better because I'm old and I forget things. Tell everybody the history of Hunters Anonymous. How did this all come about?
Yeah, he did. Well,
I did.
Yeah, you had a temper tantrum on Friday.
I sure did.
Had a technological meltdown. I gotta adjust.
Tiffany,
my mic
it won't be the last. I'm getting old and ornery. It won't be the last.
For real.
For reals. All right.
So, 2012. Well, I guess I should go back earlier than that, since it started with the Halloween Horror Nights drama group, which was an adventure in itself. It was a group for people that were fans of Halloween Horror Nights at the time. This started back in like 2010, I want to say. About 2010. Sure. Maybe 2009. It was just a group of wily assholes that, we love Halloween, we love haunts, and we love Halloween Horror Nights. Well, most of us still do. But at the time, the internet sphere of fandom for Halloween Horror Nights had gotten so toxic in the way that people were just batshit crazy when it came to topics for Halloween Horror Nights. And you couldn't have a conversation without people like losing their minds and just being like, well, if you don't like it, don't go. And it came down to the point where it's just like everywhere you went, that's all people said to you, and you couldn't really talk about it. So we had this group, and it was fun. So we obviously like other things than Halloween Horror Nights, for most of us anyway. So Michael and I talked about, like, we need to branch out and, you know, come up with something that's going to cover everything. So 2012, we started Haunters Anonymous. We were going to do podcasts, and I don't know so much about doing live chats at the time, but I know our original purpose was for podcasts and haunt reviews. And well, time went by and things just kind of got a little hectic for us. So it was still active, but not as active as we wanted it to be. So we luckily we finally found some time, and you know, in an unfortunate situation, but at the same time, it's gave us the motivation to kick this off the way we originally intended. And now I'm excited to see where it's actually going to lead to, because I thoroughly enjoy it. It's a ton of fun, and I'm excited. That's kind of the early stage gist, I guess. Do you have anything additional? I probably skipped a few things, but
No, that was actually the best Cliff Notes version, because I mean we could go on for years about the amount of fun and all the folks that you know, have come and gone, and all the crazy people. The biggest thing, and the biggest conclusion that we've come to all of this, that back in the day, uh, when Facebook was about meeting people, making friends, and keeping those friends over long distances, back when it was its core self, um, until it got into this really just a jumbled mess, honestly. Um, we agree that we have forged some really long, close relationships. Um, the only person that I know that's in these groups that lives here in town is Lee. Everybody else is everywhere else. Like, some people are international, and it's fantastic to have met people like James, his wife, and all that stuff. And James and I have not physically ever met
nope.
over a bazillion years. But all the other people that basically we met and came together in a commonality cause in the HHN drama group, and it continues to branch out. And it's so incredibly fortunate that I've met all these people, continue to interact with them, and then having it evolved where Haunters Anonymous is finally cranking. And that's the power of the internet and the original power of Facebook. You know, back, like I said, when it was in its kind of infancy. So the drama group is still around. I myself am not as enamored with Halloween Horror Nights like I used to be. I went for, I don't know, 13, 15 years almost in a row. There's people that have gone longer. I personally, once Comcast finalized acquiring the rest of it, and it had too many of the intellectual properties, and it became too popular, and they became too greedy. I very, very quickly lost interest in Horror Nights, even though it's an amazing event. So that kind of gives my part of that whole story.
Yeah. What's up, Jason? How you doing, man?
Did you see? Hey, James, did you see Don's thing? He said, next week, do you all want to do a crossover podcast with Knights of the Living Dreads? We could tell.
Yeah. I mean, we can talk about it.
Yeah, I mean,
If
we'll never say no.
for sure. We'll have to figure out the logistics of it, and I'll message you on Facebook this week. Probably Monday or Tuesday, whenever I get a minute, and we can hash it out, and I'll figure out a way to make it work. come up with a time and everything. But yeah, we're all for doing other stuff too.
Absolutely. And I I guess to add a little bit more, um, the drama group was it still is huge, and that's where a lot of activity, almost all of it was. And like James said, we decided to branch out, and now we're actually rocking it. There's actually some other projects that would be cool aside from this one, and that's for a later date. But the biggest thing is we want to get hundreds. Well, God Almighty,
What'd you do?
I broke a piece of my Chromebook off. Okay, I mean, what the hell? What the hell with it? You know what? Oh my God. Okay, Jesus. Anyway, so we
You better get on Amazon and buy a longer Chromebook cord.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, it's this Chromebook's 8 years old. But anyway, we definitely, like I said, tonight we want to reach out, and because we want Haunters Anonymous to get really just cranking with everybody's help. Let us know what you want. Unfortunately, like I said, like James said, during a pandemic, it's sad that it took a pandemic for us to really kind of get off our asses, but that's really it. That's what we want to start with tonight. I'm going to throw this piece across the room.
We I can't thank you guys enough as it is anyway, because the growth that we've had over the last week, what has it been, 2 or 3 weeks now, I guess, has been
Something
awesome.
like that.
I mean, it's just everyone coming in and commenting and liking and sharing everything's just been amazing. And like doing crossover podcasts for sure. Just keep growing.
And we definitely know this is probably different than anything else. I mean, we've got some structure, but we don't at the same time.
Yeah,
You know,
for
this
sure.
This is designed to be fun, not to bore the unholy hell out of people, and to listen to me have tantrums every once in a while. That's why everybody should. That's why everybody should come here. I guess you know what? You know what I just did, everybody? I just pulled the rest of this piece off my Chromebook.
Oh, Mark's here.
Hey, Mark. Mark, I need you to come to my house and fix this little weather strip on my whatever the hell it is on my Chromebook, dude. I don't even know what the hell it's there for, but it's
Oh,
gone
Jesus.
now.
Don't ask him to try to fix technology.
No, we're good. I know. I just pulled a 8-inch piece of cracking rubber off my well, I don't know what that's for. Anyway, so Mark, you missed the whole spiel, so good for you. Um we're looking for suggestions. Sorry, go ahead, James. I don't
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
No, I don't think so. I was reading.
What's
up, James Sanchez? How you doing, man?
Hey, James. What's up, bro? Mark, how you doing tonight? I hope you got yourself a bucket of ice.
Well, he's not on the call this time, so you don't hear it anyway.
Oh no, well, it wasn't that. It's just I'm not here for long, but I'll be back later. Well, Mark, just to let you know, this is going to be probably like a 1-hour show. So if we're gone by the time we get back, I'm sorry, it wasn't you.
Yeah, it's not. It's going to be a short one for sure. Probably like 45 minutes to an hour at the most. This is just kind of a history and future conversation. Hey, Tara.
Hey, Tara. What's up? For all the new people, basically we're going to talk about the evolution of Haunters Anonymous. We're looking for suggestions if there's topics you want to hear about, or if you've got just technical ideas or whatever. Definitely let us know.
Oh, my mom stopped by again. Hey, Mom.
Well, hello. Hello. I will keep my tantrums at a minimum now. It's just, at least for the time being.
Yeah, so we will eventually get to the point where we're going to have our actual cameras on and everything. So it'll be a little bit more interactive. I'm working on some stuff for the stream to make the stream a little better too. So there's all kinds of stuff that are in the works. But I do want to get some opinions on things from people and what everyone would like to see, you know, keep things interesting. My stream froze on my...
See, I think Facebook's having an issue. Mine's doing okay. Every once in a while it twirls, but yeah.
My stream
Like
froze on my...
going on what James said about the video. I actually yesterday, and this is no joke, and James is finding this out too. I'm actually in my house. I've been setting up an area in my living room. I have two of them, and what I want to do is get an area. You know, a lot of people do the green screens and all that stuff. Well, I'm going to actually set myself up to do it in a corner of my living room because I have a super old house, and I realized it would be kind of cool to have just a space right here in my living room, which has some really good acoustics if I had like another type of mic. But yeah, we'll definitely get. Oh, and then you can actually see. Instead of just audio, you'd be able to see a visual of me having a tantrum about technology. And then it really gets fun. So you do yours through Skype on a Rodecaster. Is that right, Don?
Well, we actually do our audio like calls through Whereby, which we found has worked wonderfully.
Yeah.
It's just for some reason Facebook has this weird, has their own weird quirks about it. I mean, overall though, I don't think it's too bad. More giveaways. Yeah, actually, we will be doing some giveaways. There's
that is true. More giveaways. Yeah, to do more, we have to have started
more things. Yeah,
more. At least do one giveaway, and that would be more giveaways. But yeah, no. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, that's yeah. I mean, giveaways and fun things, and that's the idea. More interviews with haunted house actors. Oh yeah. To see, yes, that James totally. The idea is to have as many interviews as possible so that we don't have to put a lot of effort into talking.
Yeah.
T-shirts, yes.
Working on t-shirts right now, actually.
Mugs, phone things, phone
cases,
you know,
mouse
phone
pads.
cases. Because see, I couldn't think of the word cases because I kept taking mine off and throwing it on the floor.
Hey, what that? Calliope? I don't want to say your name wrong, but I have no idea, so I'm gonna just say.
No, that's Calliope.
Calliope, okay. All right. Calliope.
Yeah, kind of like the musical instrument.
All right.
We're all uncensored. So, so yeah, definitely we're going to have merchandise. We're definitely working on that. James is doing an amazing job with fine-tuning all of the technology side of it. Of course, on my side, technology, I can't keep my fucking phone case in its case, right? Goddamn. But and I throw tantrums. But a website's on its way. We actually have a website address. I've been working on that for 300 to 400 years, maybe. Yeah, just a whole bunch of stuff. And that's why we need ideas. Because if there's something that you see somewhere else you'd like to see us incorporated, like if there's other podcasts you enjoy, we're trying to actually watch stuff. We definitely want to be doing reviews. We've definitely been doing like, old horror movie reviews and stuff on Amazon Prime and stuff. the biggest thing is everybody has to remember that we newish at this. We can definitely talk for freaking hours, but some people may not like that. We're definitely going to be working on the podcast.
Yeah.
Because the podcast will be much more structured, and more refined.
Yeah, James, we'll get you on one day to do an interview with you. I think you've got some good stuff to talk about. Rob Zombie and Otis Driftwood. Yeah. Do you guys like it when we go off on a tangent about some random shit? Does it feel like more personal, or do we need to stay focused and on track? Because my mind does not stay focused for long on certain things. So
yeah, and see that's where the like a Friday night, like doing an After Dark episode where everybody knows that really things are going to go all over the place. And then people can come and go as they please because it's going to be probably longer.
yeah.
And we also may change day or nights. Right now I think we're doing what, Sunday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
Are there nights that are better for people? For the conglomerate of people, is a certain night, do you think, better for this kind of thing? Ask about anything. Be cool to hear what you say on.
Stay the way you are. See, I like this. Just be you. Stay the way you are. That's the kind of information I like to hear, because that's what I'm best at doing.
Yeah, that's easy. I literally, like you said, if you were here Friday night, listening for the whole 5 hours and 20 minutes,
fucking hours.
Holy shit! And then we were still talking a little bit after the fact, but you end up finding out, like when Mark was with us that night, you find out a lot of stuff. Well, everybody, Lee, even the Gleasons they're just a hoot, but my God, they'll go off on tangents. But that's kind of cool. We may have to have just a Gleason night where James just turns on the audio and I go to bed.
Just let the Gleasons talk for a few hours.
Yeah, we'll buy him. We'll buy him a good. We'll get him a good microphone rig.
I'll send him a Honors Anonymous coffee mug.
Yeah, and we'll send Kaylee, their daughter, like a T-shirt or something she can run around the house and advertise. Let's see, Friday night, Relic the Clown. About they had After Dark.
Yeah, that's okay though, because like our Friday nights really are just fuck arounds. So it's not like there's much to miss as far as information or anything. It's just fucking fun.
Yeah, and James, we're not in competition. I mean, everybody's their own entity. But what we are doing too is I'm taking our live chats, and I'll be putting those in the podcast area. So for some people, it's easier to do it as a podcast format.
Yeah.
James, we may do a Saturday night After Dark. There may not be a structure to what night we're on. It may just be like a potluck. But like James said, sometimes it gets a little. If we do like a Sunday night, a 5-hour After Dark, I know I was just shot straight to hell the next morning.
Yeah, 5 hours on here is a long time, and just
yeah,
it takes a lot.
James, how long does Relic? How long is their Friday night After Dark? Because I will have to admit, and I apologize on this, I've not listened to one or been. I only found out about it from Kevin. So when you get a chance, let me know how long their After Dark goes. And I do want to put this out here too, because we did hear about this. The term After Dark is not new. So
yeah,
it's been around for a long time. It's not just like one person came up with it and now people are. I mean, that sounds kind of petty, but the term After Dark has been around since
2 hours.
2 hours. That's not bad. It's been around for a while. So, we're definitely not trying to encroach or um, copy or anything. So, yeah, no, I will watch Relic the Clown after dark. I'll go back and check out some of the episodes. Seems like a very cool. But like I said, we're not trying to encroach. So if it comes out to like we need to change our after dark to some other time, then I
Yeah,
mean they may
maybe
be
Saturday. Who
yeah
knows?
yeah they might be random. We may just say, hey, tonight is Tuesday night after dark, or um, we're just kind of following a pattern now, I guess, right, James? Just to kind of make it where people can
Yeah, it was
know
just
when the hell.
spread out pretty much for the most part. The few days in between gives us some time to get some shit together and
Yeah, I don't think we would do a Sunday night after dark because that would be rough on a lot of folks.
yeah.
Um, yeah. Um, but like I said, it may be a pop up type thing. Who knows? That's where we definitely need folks to let us know. And like I said, now it's Sunday, Wednesday, Friday. Um,
Middle of the dark and after dark. Nice.
yeah. Uh, so that's one of the things we're looking into. Like I said, when's the best time for everybody? When's the best time for us? Especially the folks that could do like 5 hours. Once everything, that's one thing too, is once everything hopefully goes back to a little bit of normal where folks can go back to work, um, it's going to change. Not be able to do a Sunday night, you know. Um,
Yeah, I think it'll die down a little bit as far as the frequency per week. When everyone is back to a normal routine. Because
right.
even on my end, I know it's just going to be harder to keep up with everything to do 3 nights a week like that. I think our initial like idea was 2 nights a week anyway, and one of them was going to be strictly a podcast.
Yeah. And yeah, the podcast will probably become more frequent than the live chats, just because when things hopefully get a little bit more normal. Um, and James, about out of respect, when Relic does his Friday and Mondays, it's something we can definitely consider. Like I said, we're not in competition, but if we know that there is somebody else doing a Friday night after dark, then it would make sense for us to change it.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I didn't. This is going to sound terrible. I don't mean it to. I had no idea who Relic the Clown was
I
until
I don't either. Like this was
yeah,
new to me too.
yeah, and it's just because there's a huge universe of haunt actors and sound sector and everything else. If I tried to keep up with it, I would probably explode. I keep up with enough as it is where my brain kind of swims. So, once again, not out of disrespect for Relic or the After Dark on Friday, I just never had heard of it or him before, literally until Kevin Motorola.
Hey, Jabby.
So, hey, Jabby.
Yep. I actually have never really watched any live things on Facebook for any kind of Haunter stuff, really. I haven't really
Yeah.
watched anyone.
The only one I would do was Haunter's Hangout live, and they only do theirs. And see, they only do theirs in a couple of months swath, and they stop because they know, like, well, hell, everybody's busier than hell, and now we may do that. We may make it where the lives dwindle down the closer we get,
Yeah.
or they may pick up. Or like I said, that's yeah. See, that's cool. Having over 1,000 people watching a live on Friday. That's very cool.
Yeah.
So
I don't know that I have ambitions to even get to 1,000 people at one time. I kind of like the intimacy with, a handful of people here and there.
yeah.
So I have no like major goals to be the biggest, best, or only whatever. It's just for fun.
Yeah. If it happens, it happens.
Yep.
But I'm with James. When but when we did when we were in the drama group, the Halloween Horror Night drama group, it was the same way there, and it just started getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And honestly, we had more and more problems with it.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, you literally had, unfortunately, you had like notorious pedophiles coming in there. You had people threatening James and killing him. You had people trying to purge people's white ass, and I'm not even joking. That guy came in there and said he's gonna purge somebody's white ass. It just became it became not fun. Um, uh, and so, like James said, if this stays intimate, that's fine. If it gets big, that's fine. It's basically for us and for everybody to have as much fun as possible. Um, that's why, like I said, we have very few rules with Hunters Anonymous or After Dark. Um,
Yep.
which, by the way, we've had the After Dark group's been around for quite a while too. uh, so it's like I said, that's nothing. That's not new either. Um, but yeah, the idea is to have fun and it's a learning experience. And my idea is there's there's actually other projects that James and I have talked about for a long time. And if we can, when I say if we can, we will get this one up and running really full throttle. Then we can start on to the next ones, some really cool ones. So, but I guarantee you this will be the only After Dark one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
even that idea came from our Halloween Horror Nights drama group After Dark, which was long before we even did Haunters Anonymous.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that whole thing has been around forever.
Hmm.
It's just the name
So that
anyway. It's not, it's nothing other than a name.
yeah. Um, yeah, then yeah. So we'll just leave it at that. Like I said, no disrespect. We don't want to encroach. This is for fun. Uh, uh, so it really is. It's just to have a good old time. And that's why, like I said, we need everybody's help. Let us know if there's something that you'd like us to do that nobody else will do, because there's certain things that we would totally do. You know, um, it's kind of a free for all.
Yep.
So we're not hoity-toity. We're not.
We
It's not
will
like we have
share your links. We'll fucking post your stuff. We'll do whatever.
oh hell yeah. If I tell you what, if you are a haunter and now this is gonna sound like if nobody knows who you are, like you just work at XYZ haunt and it's a 2 night haunt and you work one night on those 2 nights and you don't have a name and you don't have a this whatever, that that's perfect. We just want to hear from you. Everybody's experience, everybody's knowledge, everybody's story is important. If your story only takes 5 minutes, you come on here and we'll give you the 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 hours, 5 hours. Holy shit. Um, and that's the difference with us. Everybody's important. Everybody. So
Well, we got you, Otis. We'll solve that problem for you.
yeah. So we'll come on there and talk for 5 hours.
Yeah.
That is totally doable. So
Yeah. And if you have something, if you've got a page and you want to put it in the chat there, it's post it.
yeah, no kidding. I mean, yeah, we're not gonna we don't delete stuff. The only thing that we delete are the few things that we have the rules against, and that's just
Politics.
a yeah, politics, religion. It's don't be a dick. Well, you can be a dick, but um um don't be hateful, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, because we definitely we're all dicks, but um, so that's basically one of the biggest things that we wanted to. Oh, sweet, there's a link right there. I'm clickety clacking it right now. Let's see if this technology will take it. Let's see if I break something else off my Chromebook trying to get to. Ooh,
There you
nice
go.
website, Otis.
Yeah.
Heck to the yeah, that's awesome. I am bookmarking that damn thing right now. Let's see here.
And look at there. Followed the link to his Facebook.
All right. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on now. Don't be jumping ahead of me. Wait a minute. Where is the Facebook link?
It's at the
Oh,
top.
there it is.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it. Gosh, McMeow meow. Let's see here. There it is. There it is. And we will be sharing that. And there it is. And yes, yes, yes. Cool. That's a cool website. I'll have to go back and let's go back and read it later. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out some of those podcasts too.
Yeah. Otis, do you have a Alexa skill for yours? Because I'm thinking we may have to get an Alexa skill. I'm trying to find people that do Alexa skills. I mean, I can do it, but I'm just saying it's popular. What else are we going to talk about? Really, that was it. That's right before we got on here. James and I talked. It was like basically it was going to be the two of us, no guests, because then we can keep it an hour. Get all y'all's feedback, ask for suggestions. I guarantee you, that's the other thing too is if you've ever had this is nothing specific. If you've ever had any problems somewhere else, like, and you give like maybe some other Facebook page or something a suggestion, and they just slough it off, or they tell you to fuck yourself or something, or they just make you feel like a ding dong because you made a suggestion. Don't let that sway you from us. We're 100%. We're like, hell yeah, it'll go on the list, or we'll straight up say, well, that may or may not work, but maybe we can. We won't be dicks about it. We want to be as different as possible.
And as open as possible. We're here for people. Like, it's not for us to get famous. It's just to bring people together and have fun with it.
Yes. Yeah. It's to basically what we've learned with the drama group, because that's really, like I said, the HHN drama group, if nothing else at this point, was just a golden catalyst. And I'll speak on my own for myself, even though a lot of us say this. It was a golden catalyst for meeting some of the that I still know to this day, and James is one of them. Like I said, we've never met face to face.
Nope.
Yet, because I'm too much of a dick to go to Halloween Horror Nights. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
So,
nuts to butts there.
The what? Wait, what?
Vienna sausage.
Oh my God, Vienna sausage. Look, I'm going to go on a tangent. I'm going to tell you guys, I just discovered Jimmy Dean sausage and pancakes on a stick.
Yeah.
That's the best shit ever. I just want to go on a tangent. So, the horror community, the horror and Halloween community, I think, are some of the most unique folks out there. For me, the vendors and the haunted attractions and the people that make them happen, they're extremely underappreciated throughout the entire year. The regular public doesn't understand how much work it involves until like it's time to go and pay your money and be an asshole and go through the haunt. The regular community thinks it's a one night or now 1 month out of the year, and it's not. So the Halloween haunt and horror community and the vendors and everybody else, it's just an amazingly underappreciated community, and it's huge. And if Haunters Anonymous and Haunters Anonymous After Dark and the other projects coming can actually maybe bring that more into light to the general public, then we've done our job.
Yeah. And we know what it takes, how much effort goes into it. You've been doing your house crazy for years. You've done haunts. I was a
Mhm.
haunt actor for many years. Um, so there's definitely the experience behind us, and I just it needs to be more mainstream, like appreciation for how hard it is, because just haunting, like just being a scare actor alone, every night you leave, you're just like you're dead. You just feel dead.
Yeah, I
Especially Florida. Jeez.
yes, Florida where it's unrelentingly hot and humid, even during Christmas. So it's God, it's terrible during Halloween, but not every Halloween. But like I said, the idea is that to be as different as possible, um, uh, and to be as open as possible. I mean, I know of some groups and some pages that they get. Well, my Chromebook just flickered on me.
You
Okay.
keep
Oh,
breaking
Jesus.
pieces off of it. What the fuck you
I
expect?
I'm gonna take a picture of what I broke off the top of it. It didn't really break. It's a I don't know what the hell. But there are some groups. I mean, I hear here and there where some folks have left groups because they became too wishy-washy and exclusive, and they were getting too uppity, and or they were too prone to deleting things that maybe the admins didn't like and all that stuff. And um, that's when the fun. Well, it did it again. That's when the fun stops.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what it is. It's getting hot. I know what it is. That's easy to fix. So the idea is that we don't become like that, and we won't. Like I said, we're not gonna. That's not gonna happen.
And you guys are
Uh,
welcome to go on our page and share like links to, as long as it's haunt shit, then it's fine. I mean, there's discussions and shit that goes on. I don't know.
yeah.
We have it set up so it'll accept visitor posts and shit, right? I'm pretty sure.
Someone to. Oh yeah, I think so. um, I'm almost positive. I mean, not many people do.
Yeah. Well, I guess John
Uh,
does occasionally. Which, by the way, I have not seen him on here. I'm gonna have to have a talk with him. Miles.
oh, John Miles. Well, you know, if it's not 50,000 memes shared one after another, then maybe it's not his cup of tea. But he needs to join in. But see, the deal with John, I don't really know what his schedule is. He may not be able to
Yeah.
uh, on the days that we do it, and maybe this is something we have to pose to the After Dark group and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and then let everybody in the drama group know, hey, there's more than Halloween Horror Nights, you some bitches. Uh, maybe you should
Yeah, you can say go
join
fuck
in.
yourself. We prefer that you would leave that in the After Dark group that's there, just because that's kind of what it's there for.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, you're welcome to
uh,
say it on there.
yeah. If you go to the after, oh, go ahead, James. Go ahead.
Everyone else is just going to tell you to go fuck yourself, so no one's going to be butthurt about it.
Yeah, and if you actually go through the Haunters Anonymous After Dark group, you'll notice that it's almost basically a motto.
We literally had a T-shirt designed that just said GFY on the back of it.
uh, so yeah, um,
Some bitches.
some bitches.
I think this
I'm
is.
actually,
I mean, we're pretty close to an hour. We're at 49 minutes right now, so make sure we covered all our bases before we runneth over here.
yeah. I mean, if you're cool, we'll go for another 10 minutes, and that kind of
Yeah.
that'll even us out as an hour, and then that kind of lets everybody know that in about 10 minutes we'll be winding down. Like I said, this was designed to be exactly this for everybody to come in and say hello and let us know thoughts and all that kind of bit, but also not to drag it on to the point where it just gets super boring, especially especially since we knew that tonight we weren't going to bring anybody into audio, because that's when the super fun and the super craziness starts.
Yeah.
Um, and just to say hello, like I said, all of you folks right now, the ones that have come and gone tonight, call me afterwards. It's the reason why we do this. It's the ones that like, okay, you know what, we're going to actually hook into y'all for y'all. You are going to hook into us, our crazy asses, for any length of time and have a good old time with us. And that's the whole idea of this group and the chats.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Um,
So I like a recap basically. We'll be doing merch for sure. T-shirts and shit. We'll be doing some giveaways probably after we get some merch designed. I don't know. We'll have to decide what we actually want to do for giveaways. I know you have a ton of shit, but I don't know.
oh my God, I got.
This man, he is like a Halloween hoarder. He has so much Halloween stuff.
Yes, that's and there is. I have got multiples of things that I literally, I'd be fine with using them as giveaways. They'd be like, for like whatever. I don't know, whatever we would do, like. But yeah, no, I've got. I mean, I can't. There's every corner I look in my house. There's something Halloween. There's some over there. There's a skeleton right there. So yeah, I've got plenty of stuff, and then of course we get the merchandise. That'll be cool to give away because it's also kind of a way to get the word out. But in my house, if there was a Halloween Santa Claus of the North Pole, where that's where he kept all of his fucking toys that he gave all over the earth, that would be my house. But Halloween, none of that made sense. Don't use it in a sentence. But yeah, my house is full. And then I have a shed. I have a 16 by 24-foot shed outside that's also loaded down with Halloween stuff. I got a few Christmas trees and some Christmas lights, but yeah, it's Halloween. That's why my motto is Halloween 365, because it literally is in this house. So, and that's why that's the way I like it. So, yeah, and then of course having like James. Sorry, James. You know what? You keep recapping it. You were recapping it good until I opened my mouth.
I lost my place, but no.
Yeah. I'm known for that.
Yeah. So the merch, the giveaways, what we plan to do, where we're going with this. We'll eventually have this website up, operational. Not really sure what we're gonna put on it more than we do here, but we'll see. Who knows? Definitely merch links and stuff, but the problem is I'm trying to get the merch at a point where it's cost effective for everybody, because we're not. It's not a money making thing. It's like fucking. We just want our shit to be out there.
Well, and it would be a print on demand, right? I mean, there's no reason to have inventory.
Yeah. I mean, unless we're doing it because they give you a better price if you order like 50 or something, but we'll see. We're still working the logistics of that shit out too.
Well, I will say that Sticker Mule, I have actually gotten samples from them. So I think, I mean, I don't know. I think for me, Sticker Mule would be a great place because they're actually really cheap, and I could order a bunch of that shit and have it in the house, and then that'd be great for giveaways, and then if somebody ordered, I could just send it off from my house.
Yeah.
That's just kind of a little side note for you, but
I'm all for that. I mean, I wanted to start with like a t-shirt and some stickers and like the mug. The cell phone case, I fucking love the design. Like, even Tiffany was like, oh, I want that. I was like, well, because our logo just fits so well on that case.
Yeah.
I may actually just order her one, but.
Well, like I said, I can do some wraparound text on the outside. Try and get more than just and we have to think of the mascot name. But
I think I'm with you on the name. I think everything I've come up with, the one that you suggested still my favorite. So
okay. Well, it's different. And then if we give all the four thumbs up, then I can start working on it and maybe have it for like Wednesday, or work towards having it for Wednesday so we can announce it. But
yeah, I think we can do that because I'm like I'm at 98% certain that's my vote.
well, and then of course, cool. And then of course I can make up a better brief description why. Take like the stuff I gave you and make it.
Yeah, even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody. That, like I said, that I guess that is the recap. I mean, most of the people that were here at the beginning of this chat are the same people. So
yeah, Otis, thanks for being active. James, if you're still hanging out, Jabby, I know you're around for a while. Like for real, you guys, you're the heroes here, man. This is why we're doing this. Get people talking, have fun, have some interaction.
Oh, there's Kevin. Kevin just shared the stream. We're winding down. Thanks,
Kevin. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin. But yeah, I guess in our last 3 minutes or so, since we'll just try to end this on an even note, I reiterate what James says. Thank you all so much. All these kind of things start with small and with passionate people and the coolest people and everything else. And
oh, thanks, Jim.
Hey, Jim. Hey, man. Sorry. I don't know how.
There's no way to know actually who's here unless we're actually like personal friends on Facebook. So that's kind of what sucks. But
oh my God, the Gleasons are here. It's time to go.
Hang up right now.
Quick. Hey, Pat, what's up, buddy? Hey, you're gonna love this, and it's not because y'all are here, but we are keeping this one an hour, so we got about a minute left. Not just because you came in here, but that was kind of a funny segue. But yeah, I guess actually, James, we actually just can kind of wind it up if you want.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for hanging out, guys. Seriously.
Yeah.
Even just in the short amount of time we've been doing this, we've met so many cool people already, and the support you guys have shown us is just great. It really shows what this whole thing was about. Just people being awesome to other people. And it's fun. So hopefully we can keep this stuff going.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Like James said, that's why we're doing it, really, is just to meet more cool people and put out information and have a good time. So oh, look at all the love and stuff. But I guess we'll wind it down. Once again, everybody, thank you so much. We'll be back Wednesday. Send us the suggestions here, Twitter, comments, posts, whatever.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, just make sure you put it on the correct post so I can make sure I save it, so I can ensure that I have it for the Wednesday live. I don't want to miss somebody. Hi, Sylvia.
Hey, Sylvia. Sorry, Sylvia. We're almost out of here.
Yeah, we're working on winding down right now.
Yeah, we're gonna keep this one a short one, but listen, go back and listen to it. There's pertinent information in there. We'd love to hear from you. Sorry, we're closing out just as you're coming in. Thank you for the love. But we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let James unhook us. Thank you again, everybody. Much love, and we will see you again Wednesday.
All right, guys. Appreciate it. We will see you Wednesday, and make sure you get your questions on the post. It's either going to be on our Facebook page or it will be on Twitter. All right. We'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Peace out.